Hello, everyone. Today, we'll look at one of the biggest but often ignored problems in the Indian economy, which is the informal sector. It's a system where millions of people work without job security, contracts, or basic protection. These workers are not unemployed on paper, but they're also not truly secure. To understand this better, let's look at a story of someone called Ramesh. Now, let's meet Ramesh. Every morning at 5 a.m., before most of us even wake up, Ramesh gets ready, drinks a quick cup of chai, and leaves his house with just one hope that today he'll find work. He doesn't have a fixed office or he doesn't have a permanent job. Instead, he goes to the labor market where contractors come and pick workers. It's almost like a daily lottery. If he gets selected, it's a good day. He earns around 500 after working for 10 to 12 hours under the hot sun. But if he is not chosen, he just waits the entire day and returns home with nothing. Now think about that for a second. No fixed salary, no job guarantee, no benefits. So if it is a bad day, Ramesh just does not earn anything. So that means when there is no work, there is no money. For example, if Ramesh falls sick, he doesn't earn a rupee for that day. And if at all it rains in a construction stop, there is no income for him that day. And if let's suppose they find a cheaper worker, then Ramesh is instantly replaced without asking any questions. But still, on papers, according to the official records, Ramesh is considered employed. That sounds strange, right? But here's the reality. Ramesh is not alone. In India, nearly 80 to 90% of the workers live like this. That's around 500 million people. These are the construction workers, auto drivers, delivery boys, domestic helpers, street vendors, etc. These are the people that we see every day. In fact, almost half of the India's economy runs on this kind of work. So while they are everywhere around us, their struggles often go unnoticed. Now, the question is, why does the system even continue? System continue. So basically, there are two stakeholders to this entire story. One is the business and the other is the workers. From the business side, the answer is simple. Hiring workers formally means paperwork, rules, taxes, and providing benefits like insurance that would significantly increase the cost for the businesses. So many businesses prefer to hire workers informally. It's way more cheaper, flexible, and easier. They can also hire workers when needed and let go of them when the work slows down. But on the other hand, workers like Ramesh don't really have a choice. Every year, millions of people enter the workforce, but there are not enough stable jobs for everyone. Many people don't have the skills that are required for the formal job, so they just take up whatever work they find. For them, something is better than nothing. This is not just Ramesh's problem, it affects all of us. When millions of people earn uncertain and low income, they spend less money. When they spend less, businesses earn less. When businesses earn less, they invest less and create fewer jobs. So, therefore, it becomes a cycle. At the same time, since many of these workers are outside the formal system, government collects less tax. That means less money for roads, hospitals, and education. Also, most informal jobs don't offer any training or growth. So people keep doing low paying work for years without improving their skills. This means that even though India has huge workforce, it's not being used productively. So, how do we change this? Firstly, India needs to create more formal and stable jobs, especially in sectors like manufacturing and organized services. These sectors can provide large scale employment with better security. Second, it should become easier for businesses to hire people formally. If rules are simpler and costs are manageable, more companies will be willing to move into the formal system. Third, even if the workers remain in the informal sector, they should not be left unprotected. Basic benefits like health insurance, pension should be available for everyone. And finally, technology can help. Systems like Aadhaar and UPI can connect workers to the formal system, making it easier for them to receive benefits and opportunities. In the end, it's not just about jobs, it's about dignity. Ramesh just doesn't need work for today, he needs stability for tomorrow. He needs to know that if he falls sick, his life won't collapse. He deserves to feel secure, valued, and protected. And when millions of people like Ramesh move from uncertainty to stability, it's not just their lives that improve, it's the entire Indian economy that becomes stronger. Because a strong economy is not just built on numbers, it's built on people.